Hi everyone, my name is Julia Latacka. I'm the HR Generalist here at BEworks, and with me I have Ada Lee, one of our senior associates. Welcome to the BEworks virtual coffee chats. So we really got this idea from a lot of people being interested in learning more about BEworks and the work that we do here, whether or not you're a recent grad, an academic, or just another consultant, or you're just really interested in learning about behavioral science and behavioral economics. So unfortunately, we can't reach everyone in the world. So what these coffee chats are meant to do is to connect us with you, help us give you more insight into the work that we do here at BEworks, give you insight into a career and what that looks like, and Ada Lee will be giving you further insight into what that looks like in a bit. And we want to answer all of your questions. So in terms of moving forward, this is going to be a brief kind of synopsis of what we do here at BEworks, what a career looks like, some of the things that we look for in people that we hire, and then when you actually join our coffee chats, that's when we're going to try and engage more with you. We can answer your questions, and we'll have more time in order to really get to know you and help you get to know us. So stay connected with us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter to learn more about when we have these coffee chats. They're hosted monthly. Super excited to get the coffee chat started by introducing Ada Lee, a senior associate here at BEworks. So she'll introduce a bit about herself, her background, what drew her to BEworks, and then she'll go on to chat about things like our mandate, the types of projects that we work on, as well as key skills that we're looking for in candidates. So we're super excited, and Ada, why don't you take it away?
So hi, I'm Ada, and here to talk to you about BEworks. So my background, so I have a PhD in cognitive neuroscience that I got from University of Toronto, and then afterwards I did a postdoc at York University. And, I've always loved science and the way that it changes the way that you think and the scientific method itself. And near the end of my PhD, I really had a yearning for applied work, the gratification that comes with, making a direct and immediate impact on people and in the real world. So I did a couple of short research stints at, some firms and companies. And from that experience, I really learned that I wanted to go somewhere where science and psychology was very much ingrained in their culture so that I could continue doing the research that I love to do and to bring the skills that I had from my PhD training into my new career. So I did quite a bit of searching, and I found BEworks, and I felt that BEworks is very much perfect for what I was looking for. So a little bit about BEworks for those of you who are not too familiar with us. So BEworks was founded in 2010 by Kelly Peters, who is also our CEO, Dan Ariely, and Nina Mazar. And BEworks is the world's first consulting firm and research institute that specializes in the application of behavioral insights and the scientific method. And the key here is that we don't just offer behavioral science insights for our clients, but we also run scientific experiments in the form of randomized controlled experiments for our clients, to give them evidence-based recommendations. And even more broadly, our mandate here is to transform the economy and the society through scientific thinking. So we have a pretty large variety of clients, ranging from financial services to insurance, to the energy sector, transportation, education, retail, government, nonprofit. So it's really spanning across the entire spectrum. So about the team here at BEworks, our team is roughly divided into three main groups. There is the practice team, who are the ones who conduct and do all the projects with our clients. And this team is comprised of people who have the scientific research backgrounds. And then there's the growth and the business teams. And these teams are comprised of people from various backgrounds ranging from business and industry specific to those from, scientific research backgrounds as well. Now, in terms of what we're looking for, I'll speak to the associate role more specifically here. So for the associate role, the associate resides in the practice team. And for this role, we're looking for someone who has a PhD in relevant fields. So this could be anywhere from psychology, neuroscience, to judgment and decision making, to marketing or economics. And for this, more than that, we're really looking for someone who has experience in conducting scientific research and running randomized controlled experiments in different capacities, and someone who's really driven by scientific rigor and the best practices in science. And obviously, we're looking for someone who has that behavioral science research background and is a self-starter, has a collaborative attitude, and an appetite for learning new things. And even more than that, to match it to our mandate, we're really looking for someone who would be dedicated to helping our clients and people in general become scientific thinkers. So we get asked a lot about what are some criteria for success at BEworks, or what are we looking for specifically for someone who might be an ideal fit. So I've listed some here. It's not exhaustive, but something to get you thinking. So we're really looking for someone who is a true scientist and a scientific thinker, and someone who's driven to share knowledge and provide intellectual contribution to our team and also to our clients, and really someone who pushes thinking and our work forward and takes initiative with doing that. We're looking for someone who's a team player, who is also very conscientious. And of course, we can't ignore all the other stuff that makes someone successful in any organization or with leading any project. So things like time management skills, writing skills, presentation, and organization skills. So that is BEworks and what we're looking for in a nutshell. And now I'll pass it on to Julia, who will talk more about our hiring process as well as the culture here at BEworks.
So thank you, Ada, for providing us with more insight into what a career at BEworks looks like, as well as some of the work that we do here at the firm. I'm the HR Generalist, and I wanted to touch on two frequently asked questions that we get here, and those being, one, what does our recruitment process look like, and two, what is the culture like at BEworks? All right, so let's start with our first question. What does our recruitment process even look like? So the standard recruitment process, which is highly prone to bias because it's based on individuals screening resumes and going off one-off interviews. Here at BEworks, we don't follow that standard interview process, but rather we've engineered a behavioral economics approach to hiring, which we call Moneyball. So our Moneyball application process is actually based on assessing individual skills and knowledge and collecting data on that, rather than relying on people's self-reporting. This was inspired by Paul Meal's research on algorithmic decision-making and actually helps us quantify human potential using highly constructed scientific assessments. If you're wondering where the title came from, the title was inspired by the book Moneyball by Michael Lewis, as well as the movie, whereby Oakland Athletics manager used analytic and evidence-based decision-making to recruit baseball players rather than human intuition. So that's a similar principle that we apply here at BEworks. We do understand that the recruitment process can be lengthy. It is multiple steps, from an initial application survey to a final job talk where you actually come in and present your research to the team. That being said, we have created a really powerful and diverse team. And so, despite there being a lot of time and effort put into the application process, we really do value the candidate experience and are very appreciative of that time and effort on your end. If you are interested in the associate role, please do apply online, and again, reach out to careers@BEworks if you have any questions about the position or our recruitment process. The second thing many people reach out to us and ask us about is our culture. So what does it look like to work at BEworks, and what is our culture? So I would say the culture here at BEworks is fairly unique, and it's very much rooted in science and our principles. So some of these principles include we help our clients become scientific thinkers. We are driven by scientific rigor. We are committed to the best practices in science. We nurture curiosity and fun, and we are highly conscientious professionals. So being a scientist myself, I think it's really fun and exciting to be in an environment where we're always fostering learning and self-improvement. We often have things such as lunch and learns, where we'll have, or visiting scholars, where we'll have academics and professionals come in and talk about their research, present their work, and so it's always a continuously learning environment. That being said, as much as we like to work hard, we also love to play hard. So that's where the whole fun and curiosity comes in. A lot of our events and our space are based on scientific principles. That being said, we also do love to have fun, have social team events. Our office is very collaborative and open concept, which really relates back to we say we. We really try and foster a sense of teamwork and collaboration across the firm. So our office is open concept. We're dog friendly. There's lots of room to kind of move around and be free. And hopefully through that we're fostering and connecting more people together and generating new conversations that lead to innovations within the firm. So that's kind of a brief intro into our culture here. I do encourage you, if you do have any more questions about both our Moneyball application process or our culture, to join our next BEworks virtual coffee chat and ask further questions. So this marks the end of our BEworks virtual coffee chat. Thank you all for tuning in. If you are interested in connecting with us one-on-one live, then you can sign up for our next virtual coffee chat. They happen again every month, and you can find out when they happen via our social media on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. I want to thank Ada for taking the time to provide us with more insight into BEworks, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about what we do and what a career looks like at BEworks. So thank you, and hopefully we'll see you at the next coffee chat. Bye.